Are we back? Okay. Hey everybody, thank you for waiting through the break. I'm sorry that it took a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but we were going over some business stuff as a group. And we jump right back into it as Nar sits outside trying to um teach the kids how to read with rolling both charisma and intelligence for himself.
Oh,
um
charisma and
and
intelligence.
charisma and intelligence and Carr is inside putting his makeup on. An hour had passed.
So for my charisma, I got a 14. For my intelligence, though, I got a 22.
They know how to read a lot of words, but it's not like good. It's like they can read basic words now. Like they're learning
Cat,
a couple of words.
cat, hat, dog, gnome.
Yeah. And they.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, you
Mono.
mean these ones make the what one again?
Let's not that sound. That.
The right, okay. And what? Never mind.
What are you guys doing out here?
He's teaching me how to do important things,
Like?
stuff.
Oh, well, I'm off.
He's
off
teaching
to
him
the
how to
black.
read.
Oh, okay. I'm off to the blacksmith. I'll be back eventually.
Ask him if he has a clipboard.
Don't mind. It's probably best if we don't go alone anywhere, at least now that they've got a reason to dislike us.
Who, me? I'm so cheery.
I'm a bundle of joy.
Exactly.
Hey, watch where you're stepping.
I may be rocky on the outside, but on the inside,
You're Apollo Creed.
I'm Apollo Creed.
Cool. And
Well played. Well played.
So, Onyx, you're going to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Is anybody else going anywhere else that I should know about?
I think Kylo's coming with me.
Okay, so you and
Yeah,
Kylie
I was
to
gonna
the
go with
blacksmith.
Onyx.
Yep.
Raven.
I'm listening to what Nar has to say to the kids and acting.
Okay.
He's trying to learn how to read.
So yeah.
Rubio.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We all just
Yeah.
woke up, yeah.
Yeah. It's been about an hour.
Okay. So we're going to the blacksmith. What's the rest of the group doing?
Reading.
Just reading.
Just reading.
Cars is doing a disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go with them to the blacksmith just for the adventure of the walking. You know, I'll
Stretch
follow
your legs.
I could use a stretch of the legs. I'll follow them.
You guys walk over to the blacksmith as I throw this picture down with bang. This is the blacksmith. This should be the blacksmith. I don't know why the out layer of it's white. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so as you walk in, same blacksmith as before. Have you guys gone to the blacksmith yet?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to pull up his character sheet.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, we've been to all the magic shops and jewelers and a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
All right, and as you walk in, I can't find his token anywhere. I'm just gonna put yours guys down. You see a bugbear, kind of just hanging out behind the counter. He's taking a piece of copper and throwing it into a cup. You see tons of copper around it, like just on the nothing's in the cup, and the throw that he attempts to hit does not land. What do you guys do?
Huh?
No,
I'm just gonna kind of start browsing.
I was about to say, I was gonna ask, is the bugbear cute? And you're like, you're not there. Like, oh.
I already
I'll
just
just
gonna start browsing the
Bugbear,
shelves
that's horrible.
silently.
The shelves, you see all sorts of different kind of swords, rapiers, glowels, flails, like all types of weaponry lined across the first couple aisles. Then when you get closer to the end, you kind of see different types of cleaners and ways to kind of poisons and stuff lined up on the far kind of closest to the south shack. And both the shacks above it kind of have bracers and armor. As you look kind of deeper into it, you see that none of this is magical. It's just weaponry and armor.
Yeah. You said there was poisons?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep looking, but I'll let the other two kind of just like do their thing while I'm intrigued.
Let's walk up. Afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, how can I help you there, little laddie?
Yeah, I was hoping to get a estimate on how much it would be to upgrade this armor right here, and maybe my shield. Also, would like to sell these 5 great swords I got. If you're buying,
I will buy those great swords from you.
Hmm.
That's not an issue whatsoever. I want those great swords. I'll give you a penny for them, but we
Hmm.
do not do enchantment here. I am so sorry, man. It's just,
No.
we don't do that here.
No,
That is
just
for the
upgrade it.
engravement.
Oh, it's enchanting to just make this armor a little better.
I mean, what do you got in mind?
Just make it a little sturdier.
Give me 1 second to pull up a link. I mean, a file from this desk, and he rummages through his desk as I rummage up this Discord call. My goodness, where is it?
I'm basically trying to
You know
make
what?
my
I'm just
plate to
what-
plate +1 plate and a +1 shield. That's all I'm trying to get.
I'm pretty sure that's
Is
enchantments.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah,
May
Well-
I have control of my token?
No.
No.
Give me a sec,
It's
give me a
fine. I'll
sec.
just stay here by the door looking around.
Hell yeah.
I can move your characters a sec. There we go. And then there, and then here, and then here, and then bang, and then boom, and then bang, and then boom. You have control.
Fantastic. I can move.
Yeah,
now.
so,
Great.
well, like I said, you have to go over to the engravers, and
Oh,
he can
okay.
hook you up.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Do you have any like crowns? Nothing like super fancy. Just something that shows, hey, I'm kind of important, kind of low key. You know, not like gold, but
Something
silver.
for a noble now.
Yeah, something like
Oh,
that.
I see. I have a really nice crown for you. And he kind of pulls out, it's just a simple golden band that goes around your head. It is gold, so it's going to be about 35 gold. It does
Okay.
nothing for you. It's just
Yeah,
decorative,
decoration.
cosmetic.
I'll trade you for the great swords. Actually, how much were you gonna pay me for these swords?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I was hoping RP was going to last a little longer.
Well, since that's the case, can I investigate this table over here? Because it looks interesting.
Yes, you can. If you want to roll investigations for me.
Well, that's not the page I wanted. If I can pull it up. Here we go. Sure. 16?
Yeah, you could kind of tell that it is it's kind of like an artifact. It's you can't really tell what it does, but you can sense like the encryptment and the old age. This is like a very rare item. Not quite sure exactly what it is, but it's a beautiful table. And you can see deep inside the 5-pointed star on all of the lines that make the star blood kind of dried up inside of it.
May I make an Arcana check?
For sure you can. And for Onyx, I need to do math. 15 times 5. If you could just give me
That's a
calculator, that
16
would be...
again.
You
Take your
could tell
time,
that this was a ritual table at times 5 equals 75. I'll make the deal. I'll make the deal. The 5 great swords for this beautiful crown for a noble. And you could tell that is an enchantment table of sorts. More so like a ritual sacrificement table.
Well, I'm gonna immediately remove myself from next to that.
You're not trying to jit me, are you?
Here with Rubio, then.
And you get your crown and pass the swords over. Rubio, are you looking for anything in specific in these
I'm
shelves?
looking at his potion bottles here, and like you said, there was poisons. Is there like specific poisons I see?
Just a lot of basic poisons to put onto your weapon for a good attack to poison your enemy as you're fighting him. With price tags ranging from 35 gold to 75 gold. You see a couple of health potions, common, superior, and greater, all with price tags upon it.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a superior and ask, how much for the superior health potion?
Quick question, and he starts going through his book. Those are kind of costly. Even though you guys are Southfield, I'll give you a nice discount. Originally, we cost about 500 gold, but I'm looking maybe about. I say I'd give you 100 gold off, 400 gold for one of those potions.
I'll take it. I'll give him the gold, but I'll go back to the shelf and do I see like any basilisk poison? Or basilisk eye is what it's called.
I'm looking through this. I'm making sure I actually have it in my game. A lot of different things. I just gotta make sure.
Murder.
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 And I brought you murder.
Oh no.
And yeah.
And again.
Don't forget, you got a poison or a specialist in your patty if you have the material.
I know, every time Rubio's like, oh, I want to buy some
Well,
poisons.
see, they don't have the materials made, but they have it made into a
Basilisk
potion.
eye.
Just remember when you
last
stir the
session,
drink.
Last
Just remember when
session,
you
same thing.
Oh, I do have this.
He goes,
in
I
here.
want to learn how to like do poison. I think it'd be important. We're all like,
Like, you know,
that guy was paid to kill people. I think he might know a thing or two.
Also,
I only have two
what,
things.
what Alex was trying to say is when you stir the poison up, make sure you don't lick your finger.
Alex. Murder.
Yeah,
Hey,
you do see some, but they're a pretty hefty price.
oh my.
Looking at 600 gold there, bud.
Hey, Rubio, did you poison it? Oh, fuck.
Hey, smell my finger.
Basilisk eye potion, correct? Not the.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
it?
okay, that's the right. That's
Hey,
the right
Onyx,
place I
does it
was
smell
looking
like
I was
chloroform to you?
thinking about.
No, it's not.
Oh, Cars, you mixed it right.
Crumble.
Okay.
That's what I do.
It's not beers and barbarians without a rabbit.
I'll pick it up, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna look for one last thing that my character remembered hearing from an old story. I'm gonna look for something called
Eye of Newt.
Ascomoid spores. I look for like
No.
a little bit.
No.
Dang it.
Done my research on that. No,
No.
no.
That's fair. I
Sounds
don't
like
see a
something you
little
mix into
bag.
tea gives it a nice nutty flavor.
Sports?
And then you get
Football.
Sounds like
I'm
what
still-
started The Last of Us.
I'm still waiting to get that Wolfsbane back from fucking Onyx.
I gave it to you.
He did.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
I literally go,
okay.
here you go.
Yeah,
No, so it's my fault.
I'll get the basilisk guy.
You hand him the gold, and you pocket the potion. And from here, is anybody else looking? In the three of you looking for anything in specific?
Engraver.
I forgot I had it. I didn't realize.
Yeah. No, thank you for your time. You guys ready to go?
I've got what I needed, eh?
Kylu, any particulars you'd like?
No,
All right.
I was only coming to make sure no one was left alone. It
Mm.
seems like the proper thing to do now that we're not necessarily under surveillance, but not necessarily liked.
Take a try. Alrighty. To the engravers then. How does my little gold circlet look, guys? Do I look noble? Do I look fancy.
To me, noble's a crown. A little gold circle is quite common.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go above. You know, I'm a bodyguard at the end of the day.
About
Just
About
trying to
20
look
minutes.
bougie.
About 20 minutes pass by as you guys go
Flames are
shopping,
well liked.
and a 10-minute walk over to the engraver. The three of you are still just Nar's just reading to the kids, and Cars is doing his makeup, and Raven's listening. Just
Raven's
making
going to be
sure.
teaching the kids how to swing a great sword at this point.
Oh, okay, cool. Roll.
The power of incredible violence.
Remember, kids, knowledge is power.
And so is a great.
Yes.
Great sword is power.
Yeah, keep in mind, Brad, this is like a 25-pound sword. So
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of what to
These
make
poor
you
kids are
roll
like,
in order for you to teach these kids anything about that, because they've probably never touched a great sword in their life.
Probably. So you're saying some have.
There's a
So you're saying
possibility.
there's a chance?
There's a chance. There's
survival,
always a
maybe?
chance. I'm thinking survival and strength.
You want me to roll
No.
2 things?
Yeah, like Nara did.
Oh, Jason.
I think I want to do charisma, but that wouldn't work for you, so let's just do strength and
Well,
survival.
Survival is 22.
Damn.
And
Boo!
strength is 16.
Holy crap. All right, yeah, these kids are slowly, like, they're trying, and some of them are getting the nick of it. Like, some of them are just carrying around sticks and following the motion that you're doing some obianis behind their back as you teach them different kind of moves and skills.
All right, we're all straight on fighting. None of that pansy swirling shit. This is a great sword. This is not a rapier. Come on now.
Okay. Down, left, right, down, left, right. And the party enters into the engravers.
Good job, kid.
Is
Now
this
watch
a
out.
cheat
Whoa!
code?
You almost took off my fingers. Be careful, man.
Once again, I don't know why it's white. You walk into the engravers, and a dwarf is standing behind a anvil. It's a circular building with tons of different kind of tools, items, and weapons lined up across the walls. None of which have price tag. They look more decorative than anything else. The dwarf looks at you. What do you want? I'm a little
Can you?
busy.
Well, I was gonna offer monetary value for services, goods and/or services, but I mean,
Instantly looks over at Kailu and Rubio. He talks with giant words. I don't like it.
oh, okay, Raven talk.
Hey, it's one of them.
He's awful dumb
I
for an
give-
enchanter.
I give you money, you give me good armor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll walk in and set my armor down. I've had it like tied up in a rope, so I didn't have to stand there for an hour to take it off. Could you do this? So I'll set it down. Yeah, can you make this better?
You're just walking around the city
make
bare
it
ass.
as good as I want.
That's
I can give it
close.
an amazing enchantment to it. Wait, I did a wrong voice. I can make an amazing enchantment to it, but you're looking at 1,500 gold.
Okay.
Okay, well,
And wait, and the shield too? How much is that?
that'd be. Is the shield considered a weapon or armor?
Yes.
Armor. That'll be about 3,000.
Can you explain that to me? How's
One
this?
set of armor,
shield?
one enchantment. Another set of armor, another enchantment. 2 enchantments.
1,500 apiece, not 1,500 and 3,000, Brandon.
In total, 3,000 for the 2 enchantments.
Right. How much were we making from this heist?
250,000 gold if you do it successfully. Minus 50,000 for the information if you do gather information from the dwarf.
Or we just kill the dwarf and don't give him the gold.
Brandon, also, how long is this going to take is probably an important question.
Yeah, how long does this take, buddy?
Good question. Crap. I remember this, but I
Probably
don't
no more
remember
than
this.
like 3 or 4 days.
I'm
A week
thinking,
tops.
yeah, I think it was somewhere between 4 days and 7 days. I'm just trying to find my note for that. You know what? Roll me a d8.
Roll over, Brendan.
Just for flavor. Since I
6.
don't have an answer. 6. That many days.
Mm. You got any spare armor that you're not using that would have the same enchantment?
Well, yeah, but it's gonna cost a little more than just getting your armor enchanted, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't need it tonight, but whatever.
Well, I could sell you a fine just set of crafted armor. I can't do that. And he points to the welder symbol that is on the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that, but I can give you a set of armor plus 1 enchantment for we're looking at probably 2300 gold.
Mm.
Just for the armor, not for the shield.
Yeah, the shield's fine. I'll hang on to it. Nah, I think I'm gonna pass on that one. We don't have that kind of time.
No,
Plus,
did you know a
Hmm?
6x9 flying carpet takes a year to enchant?
Jesus.
Cool. I did
No,
not
I'm
know
good.
that. Now I do. I know new stuff today.
I think I'm good on that one. I kind of need the armor tonight, and I like this set. It's made by a friend, so kind of. Thank you.
Take care.
Yep, you too.
If you ever, and as you kind of open the door, if you ever want to come back and get that done, you know where I am.
Yep. Yeah, I'll come back if we're here a week. We travel a lot.
Fair. And I'm assuming you guys exit the shop unless there's anything else the two of
Yes.
you want to do, Rubio or Kailu.
No, I'm just here for the experience, you know. And
Oh.
also protection.
Yeah.
It's just doing his like
So
morning
Yeah,
conjuring
no.
while he watches them buy stuff.
well, you bought stuff as well. From here, what do you guys do? The three of you.
Gotta look up the price of something. I looked at last time.
Oh,
As you do that, Kailu and Rubio, are you guys specifically heading anywhere? Or are you heading back to the rest of the party?
I'm
going
going back to the rest of the party as long as they are. Wherever they go,
Yeah.
I'm kind of going with
Yeah.
them.
I got everything I needed last time we shopped, like a day or two ago. So I'm good to go if you guys are.
So,
Yep.
as you guys get back, Raven's kind of training these kids. And Raven, if you want to like paint us a picture, what does this training seminar with 100 kids look like?
oh, like Cobra Kai, motherfucker.
You just walking around watching these kids kind of practice on each other, or them just practicing on the air?
No, they're like all lined up in a square formation. I'm just like walking through the ranks and like adjusting certain sticks, and maybe like one of them's got like a piece of wood, and I'll adjust that one. Be like, no. When you come down, you want to go all the way down like this, and then this guy, and then one kid's like, I'll give him mine and watch him fall over because it's too heavy. And I'm like, oh no.
All right. And as you guys get back to Raven, is there anything you guys want to do before getting ready for this heist?
Yeah, so with the next like 7 hours for my part, like knowing I have the Wolfsbane now because I didn't think I did. So sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna I'll take out an oil of just a flask of oil and start crushing it and mixing chemicals with the Wolfsbane as I attempt to prepare oil of the Taggart, which is like basically a poison that will poison someone for 24 hours and put them unconscious for a day.
What is it called?
Taggart, Taggit. So it's oil of the Taggart. Or oil of Taggart, actually. But we have Wolfsbane, and I have flasks of oil, so I have materials. I have the gold for it.
No, I just want to see one specific.
No, you can look it up. That's fine, just so you can see it. I'm just saying, like, I have the materials and stuff, so whatever you want to do there.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
Yep.
So I'll prepare that with the next basically 7 hours. I can't do anything else. I'm just hanging out there waiting for the heist or the casino whenever we leave.
Hey, Nar,
Yeah.
Breaking bad myself in that orphanage.
can you
Yeah, what's
can
up?
you clean my armor a little bit? It's got dried Yeti blood on it.
Naro cast prestidigitation on it.
Thank you.
And then keep going over the kids like, now here you need to conjugate your verbs in Gnomish. And don't get confused with the Dwarvish runes.
Swing harder down, damn it.
So are you guys like making an army? What's going on here?
No. I'm just teaching them how to read.
I'm teaching them how to
That-
decapitate things.
Army.
What-
Looks like to me.
Well, it's wonderful you're getting involved with the youth.
Yes. Now I hope you aren't adopting any of them.
Well, I was thinking about it maybe later on.
I mean, that's fine, really. But we do get into a lot of battles, so.
I mean, I have a house here. It's not for, forever.
See, kids, what you need to learn is you need to learn that each person has a different set of skills, so to speak. Like this man right here, and I'll like put my arm around Onyx's shoulder, be like, he can also help fuck things up like I can. But also, if you get hurt, somebody like this is good to have alongside you because he makes you hurt less.
Yeah, I have healing from gods. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool.
Right. And then this lovely lady right here, and I'm just gonna like gently touch the top of Kyler's head. She's good to have around because, well, she could do pretty cool shit. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Like
she can make herself turn into animals.
Oh, you mean like this? And one of them just kind of goes down on all four and turns into a dog.
Yeah.
So exciting! Not quite like that, but similar.
That was crazy.
Can we do that? And he's just looking if that kid is that kid a gnome?
That kid, let me see. Yeah.
Wait, can we do that?
No.
I think
Get all
so.
gnomes just do that.
Nar just gets on all fours and tries to turn into a dog and ends up farting a little bit from straining.
Nar,
I'm
Come on.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
it's a good thing I'm tall. Oh,
Hot air rises. Actually,
Never mind.
so-
He is not a gnome. I lied to the audience. He's just human.
Liar.
You bitch.
I
Jesus
just realized
Christ.
That,
Oh my god!
he's
Well,
small.
that's
That's why I
amazing.
thought he was a gnome. My bad. He's just a short fella.
You want to get a
just a
bunch of
tiny
different.
dude.
You want to get a bunch of different people together that you can trust in a group if you want to do this adventuring thing, because everybody has their own individual strengths and weaknesses, but together you can offset each other's weaknesses and be stronger as a group. It's important.
hey,
Everyone but
together,
Raven, roll me a
strong.
Hey,
Roll the what?
D4.
D4. I
D4.
got a 2.
Not me.
Not you.
3.
Oh,
2, 5,
3.
8, 10,
10,
13.
13. 13 D100s for me, Raven.
fuck.
Sorry, buddy. I gotta find a better way to do this.
Yes, you do.
Should I teach the kids how to make fucking poison?
No.
No.
Bold will for snack time.
637.
So 900.
Might make it easier for the orphanage.
637.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just doing the math.
it will.
948, 626.
On
So
principle,
it's
I don't
basically
do math.
rounded up 1600. Okay. Same thing, Nar. Vibration in your pocket. Card goes up on that little RP scale. I'm just gotta make sure one thing. Raven, you or Nar, you never told Raven about the card. Correct?
That's weird. Yeah, I never told anybody about the reputation
So he did
points.
this out of pure intent of doing good. All right, perfect. Moving forward.
There's a bunch of slaves, man. They got to protect themselves from getting captured and shit.
As an orphan, I still am an orphan. I'm an orphan as well. And look at me. I got this shiny armor.
Nar just yells at him, "Shut up, you dirty orphan!"
Hey, hey.
You're sitting in front of a group of dirty orphans, teaching them how to read.
It's cool. Raven's just gonna
You
walk
calling
over to
us dirty orphans?
Raven's just gonna walk over to Nar and hold him up by his legs.
All right.
I feel like I've done something wrong.
Just like this. He's just walking around now with Nar dangling by 1 foot.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the orphans with the stick. Can I borrow that stick for a minute? Just
Yep.
2 seconds.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it and give Nar a little whack on his butt. Dad.
Why do you turn in red like you liked it, you sicko?
Shut up.
Oh, God.
Shut up.
Supposed to be a
Shut up.
punishment, Nar.
Is that all you got?
Okay.
All right.
I have my level
Like we have
4s back.
better things to do.
Like make poison.
She can also make pretty flowers.
No, yeah, there's that.
Ooh.
Druid craft.
Ooh.
Always pretty flowers, but I can.
Show
I
us,
have
show
a,
us,
a
show
really
us.
cool. Well, I have this staff here that was gifted to me by my family, and
Way to
it
rub
does
it
some
in.
interesting. Yeah, I did hesitate, and I was like, oh, these kids are probably like she's adopted, so it's like same but different. And she is gonna expend a charge and just smack her staff down and have it transform into a tree for the kids.
Whoa.
And then she's just gonna ramble up into the branches and poke her head out of the leaves.
The kids are just amazed and they instantly look over at Rubio after seeing all these types of different things. What can he do?
We're just gonna kind of like be on the spot, like, and I'm just gonna like fire 4 Eldritch blasts into the air, just massive beams of green energy, like, ta-da!
Dexterity saving throws for everybody.
He threw him in the
God.
air.
Yeah, you're in a
They
mountain.
dissipate.
They dissipate
Oh.
after how many feet?
120.
Okay, no one rolled that then. In retrospect, what I was thinking is you're shooting these things up, they're gonna hit rocks, and the rocks are gonna come right back down.
No, that's fair.
Kids just
You've murdered all the
See,
children.
So,
they
kids, if you
explode
work,
like fireworks, and then like that's kind of the effect I was doing.
if you find the skill set you've got and you work hard at it, you can be very helpful to people. But if you use it in the wrong ways, you can be very hurtful to people, and we will come back.
One kid just sprints away, like doesn't look back. He's just gone, full sprint.
Loser.
Deck.
That kid is what you call a loser. Do not be like
Whoa,
that.
hey, whoa, Raven, come
They
on.
all turn facing towards him. Loser, loser.
Hey,
as he's
hey.
sprinting away.
If you do that, you're just gonna divide yourselves. Instead, bolster that kid up, okay?
Yeah, well, joke's on you. I don't know what that word means.
One of the gnome kid kind of
kid
points his finger right at Onyx. You like to spank people's butts, though.
Well, he did a bad thing.
Oh,
It's the PG version of what I was gonna punch him right in the face, but that's a bit much. Just because he called me a dirty orphan doesn't mean I get to punch him. That, kids, is what we call restraint.
Which is
Nars-
important to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Nars'
has a harder
nose
time
is
saying
just
it.
bleeding as he's been hanging upside down this entire time.
Oh, right.
I was gonna say, how much blood is in his poor little head now?
I put him down.
Wow, guys, I'm gonna.
Go lightheaded?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, probably for the best.
The cool
As
news
that
about
is.
being adventurers is you guys may not have parents, but you get to choose this family. And it's important. And you always look out for one another.
Mm-hmm.
Can she be my family? And he pulls up a picture, and as Raven kind of looks at the picture, it's Queen Terry.
Yeah,
Rubio.
so about that, what you need to... And Raven's gonna walk away.
As Raven walks away, the main door to the orphanage opened up, and you kind of see, or no, you don't kind of see, you see the lady that you talked to, the gnome lady you talked to earlier, with a bag, just a giant kind of Santa Claus bag, and she goes in there and she's throwing out just rations onto the ground. Eat! It's time to eat! And all the kids are just kind of jumping on the rations, grabbing what they can, kind of
Hey.
finding a spot to eat.
Here's an idea, Miss Lady. If you throw those on the ground again, me and you are gonna have issues. Because then you're just throwing food in the dirt, and that's really fucked up.
It's in wrappers. It's fine.
I don't care. You should definitely have some sort of bell system, and they can line up, and you can hand them one versus. I'm not done talking to you.
You might want to let him talk. He's kind of book.
Okay.
And then, instead of getting their food all dirty and whatnot and maybe broken from when it hits the ground, maybe they could just come in and get their food like normal humans instead of animals, huh? How about that? That work for you? Yes, it does. Awesome. Bye.
Well, if they can make a line outside the door, I would willing
Raven.
to do that. But they charge in and they stole my belt.
Nar's going to whistle and say, "Kids, form a line."
Persuasion with double advantage.
Okay, persuasion with double advantage. I don't know what that means. I'll just
Is
roll
that
with.
not an option on D&D Beyond?
No, it's just
There's
advantage.
no double advantage.
No,
it's
it's just
advantage.
advantage.
Thought I saw.
Ah,
that.
shit! That's a
No, that was
natural
Pathfinder, my bad.
one. That's a natural 1 and a 3 for a 5 max.
They
I
kind of
thought-
look at Nar, and then instead of doing anything, they look up at the giant green dragonborn that's been teaching them how to kill each other. Not kill each other, but to defend themselves.
Yeah, I'm just staring.
Kids,
Like
if you want,
motivation.
That dad look like the mom just said something, and the kids look at the dad, and the dad's just like,
No, for flavor purposes, you're fucking probably 3 times the size of all these kids. They're listening. A line forms outside the door. All the kids make a perfect line, getting ready to go inside, and the
Guys.
lady just, her eyes open up as wide as possible. What?
"Shut up."
Okay. And she walks inside, and one after another, the kids start going in and walking out with a
Yeah.
ration pack.
would you guys like actual food? Because I can just create food.
I could eat.
I could eat.
All right, children, if you want some decent food, I need jars that can hold 30 gallons worth of water.
Hey,
I don't
old
know what I
lady,
have a
do you
jar
have a
that big.
cauldron?
But Kyla
Yeah.
immediately
Back of
starts
the
pulling
building.
out like medicinal jars out of her bag.
I'm gonna walk around and grab the cauldron in the back of the building and hand it to Onyx.
I got a
Yeah.
half-empty keg.
Wait, can you
No.
cast it into a bag of holding or something, and then we just like pour it out for each kid?
I don't know
Can
if that
you-
would work.
It's like Jesus feeding.
It's got a 30-foot range, so
Can you-
maybe.
Cast
I'll
that
just-
spell so I can read it.
Oh, my things don't pop up on Beyond. It's you create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. Food is bland but nourishing and spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. The water is clean and doesn't go bad.
Okay. So how many times are you gonna cast that then?
How many kids are there?
100.
200.
100. That's a lot of fucking kids.
In
Yeah.
retrospect,
That's a
maybe
lot of
don't
spell
mention that.
slots, my dude.
Hey, there's a lot more kids than my orphanage. I had like 3.
Flex.
There's like 3 kids, alright?
Most confusing flex ever?
Hmm.
We
Skull,
had
the
more
reason he
visible
only
kids
had
in
a-
my house.
The only reason he didn't have a lot is because all the other orphans were robbing.
Alright. Now wait here and I'll go get some real food. I'll run to the tavern. And I'm gonna see what's the biggest cake I can buy. How big? Hey, I need a
Biggest
fucking
cake.
I need a cake that can
Probably not a cake
Feed
that could feed like
100.
a goddamn wedding cake.
I'll get a
Yeah.
wedding cake.
Onyx
All
comes
right.
out with a white 4-tiered, like floral
You know,
designed wedding
It
cake.
doesn't need decorations, just the frosting and the
So that
Fill
gives you
the
a
bread.
discount on it. So like 75 gold still. Like it's a huge
Yeah,
cake
that's
for 100 people. Massive.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I hate
I'll
all
take
of
that.
you.
Deliver it over at the orphanage.
Oh,
Can
not
you
you.
can you
Sorry.
deliver the orphanage? I mean, you
Alright.
can't miss me.
Of course, there's a giant goddamn cake that you're carrying.
That's not a dolly. Can I borrow a dolly?
I'll
Probably.
help.
You need a dolly.
Hmm?
But yeah, you get to the kids with the
Okay,
cake,
yeah.
and the kids get out of the line, and they start like one by one just grabbing a slice of cake.
Yep.
As it's handed out to them.
You eat your food and then you get your cake.
Around this time, it's probably closer to 3:30, getting time to be around 4 p.m. What do you guys do?
It's just this.
Rubio, you wanted to learn poison. Come here. I'm almost done.
All right.
I'll walk you through the
Well,
last few steps.
Since everybody else has taught the children something, Kailu is absolutely going to jump on this chance and start showing them which herbs they can go out and collect on the ground, or like what herbs to look for that can benefit them health-wise, and what can be eaten safely and what can't be eaten safely.
Roll me nature and roll me
Plant
charisma.
stuff.
That should be easy too, because
Okay.
Druidcraft is just
Yeah.
a cantrip, so you can literally explain it and Druidcraft the herb you're talking about.
Oh,
So this is Nightshade.
Don't eat
So
that,
that's
kids.
gonna be a natural for nature, and
You can use that for poison.
only like a 9 for charisma.
Ooh.
Knows
Not
exactly
a
what you're
good
talking.
roll for charisma.
I mean, they're kids as well who are getting their stomachs filled with cake, and you're also examining and showing them the nature kind of stuff that you're showing, like what plants to collect.
Yeah.
So I think a 9 is fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Plus,
Um,
we've been working with them all day, and I've
Yeah,
even
they're-
introduced her as somebody that helps.
So I think you're solid on that. They're learning, and each and every one of them are kind of asking their own questions, trying to learn the individual plants. You see, certain kids are gathering that interest and clicking on, and other kids are kind of fading away. And after they're done eating, having a stick fight with each other. So you're gathering quite a bunch of the kids, including the kid that turned into a dog, most of their attentions. And they're learning quite a bit about what to eat and what not to eat, or what to gather and what they do, the benefits.
Remember, never wipe your ass with poison
Provide
ivy.
diagrams.
Never wipe your ass with poison ivy.
Right. She's got a whole list, like a good section in her notebook where she's got plants going and has pictures that she's drawn of them. They're pretty detailed with little important notes on them. So she's probably flipping through that as well and showing them actual visual aids.
Yeah.
Raven
One of
is
the-
sitting crisscross applesauce with his hands on his chin like this, just watching all the flowers and shit appear. It's so cool.
A 5-year-old kid kind of walks up to Raven and kind of looks at your lap and slowly turns around and slowly starts to sit down, waiting to get permission to sit on his lap.
Oh, I don't move. I'll let him sit there.
He plops down. One of the
That's
kids
really
who's
dragon.
learning to read points at one word in your book, the.
Right.
And as he points the word the.
Nice.
Wait, Kylie, do it again. I missed that one.
The.
No, not that kid.
What is that? Indica? What is that? What kind of plant is that?
Oh,
I think
It's
it's
a hybrid.
sativa.
definitely a poison.
Oh, okay.
Good kind of poison though, but
Stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
stay in school.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show Rubio how to make the poison, so next time he knows how to make it. Because I know you grabbed the poisoner's kit too.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna hand you the vial, by the way. So when I finish the oil of Taggart, so you can put it in your inventory, it's on Beyond. I'm gonna give it to you and be like, for the tournament, if you need it, contact poison. You rub it on someone's skin, they'll pass out for 24 hours.
That could be very useful. A high five could be very different from now on.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do a high five. That kind of seems a little obvious. I would maybe slide a hand yourself onto the table, but whatever you want to do.
Put their
Best of
hands
luck.
on your, put your hand on their thighs, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull a knot.
Yeah.
Just don't tell the wife, and he'll wink.
I don't want to die.
I suppose you might
Neither.
also want some gloves, Rubio. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Or-
do not touch that.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do
I
not
need
touch it.
gloves.
That would be a great idea not to touch it.
Sorry, I forgot that. That would have been really funny though.
That would have been pretty funny. Maybe make an
Pick up
extra.
I'll pick up a pair or some. If anyone has the skill to make me some, I'll pay you for them.
Cars. Wait, I pull out the maid's outfit. Does it have gloves? Does it have like little maid gloves?
Little
There you go.
white gloves, yeah.
There you go.
These will work fine, I guess, and I'll slip on the gloves.
Oh, they're so dainty.
I want those back though.
Around this
Yeah.
time now, it's probably getting close to 6:30.
All right, guys, we gotta go.
I'll just go in the front door, I suppose. Me and Kailu. Dream team.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
the whole
I
party.
do have to change just before we walk in. I only get about 4 hours.
I'll kind of go in an alley. We could do it, and then I'll walk up.
Okay. And everyone else is going. The rest of you are going as Rubio's guards, correct? Just so I have an understanding of what's going on.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raven.
I'm walking behind Rubio with basically a clipboard, and Cars is basically partially. So basically, what it looks like is human skin, very pale, tusked. Like he's clearly an orc still, but definitely doesn't look the same as Cars. He's covered all of his tattoos. But yeah.
I am playing the bodyguard to Rubio at the moment.
Okay. Perfect.
And
guys
Before
want
I
Nar.
go in, I'm gonna use my disguise kit or my mask of many faces to turn into fancy clothing Rubio. And then I'm playing the part.
You guys should all have access to your tokens. I'm gonna make sure Kailu does. I know you don't, but you will.
Thanks.
good.
Somehow
I
I
don't know
always
why.
end
I
up
don't-
being the guy who's like, I can't do anything.
Yeah. You guys walk in and it's loaded. Like there's a big line of people entering into the tournament. And as the line gets shorter and shorter, and you get closer to the counter, the guy in front of you, something falls out of his pocket, which is a little white ticket. It falls on the ground. He has no idea that happened.
I'm gonna
And as he
grab
gets-
it.
All right, sleight of
The
hand.
moment I see it falling out of his
Sleight of hand.
pocket. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab it before
21.
Rubio does. Oh, never mind.
All right, roll it then for me, Raven.
You're such a piece of shit.
No, I only
Well,
got.
I'm gonna try before that.
I got a 9 plus 8, so I only got a 17.
Alright,
Yeah,
I got a
Ruby.
21.
Rubio grabs it as Raven
To
kind of
be
reaches
clear,
down to
I
grab it
did
first.
change shape before we entered.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm
So
in
it's
my
just an alleyway.
She's the mouse in my pauldron.
As you guys see this guy get up to the counter, the little gnome that's behind the counter looks at this participant. Ticket! And he pats down everywhere. I swear I had it. I don't know where it went. Oh! And he looks around. He looks at the people behind him. Did you see my ticket?
Hey, listen, man, I got somebody really important trying to get into this thing, so if you don't have your ticket, please get out of the way.
What, did you see it?
Get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm here on business, not pleasure. So if you could move along,
Sorry,
They're on pleasure,
so-
not business.
I'm so sorry, sir, that this guy's taking up our time. We will get you to that table whenever we need to get you there, I promise.
I'm running out of patience.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Sir,
Okay. He turns around back to the counter. How much for a brand new ticket? Right now. And they're like, well, it is sold out, so nothing we can do. He turns around, just distraught in his eyes, and he just leaves the.
I'll sell it to you for 200,000 gold, and I'll waive my ticket.
You're a piece of shit. And he just.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Wait, whoa.
well, fellas, all right. Hey, look, I've been hired as bodyguard. Let's leave the fighting till after the event.
hey, I'm a
Thought if
bodyguard
you
too for this
buy
fine
it,
gentleman,
you
so
could
why don't you
just
shut the
go,
hell up?
you know?
That'd be funny, actually.
Sir, my liege, go ahead.
I'm gonna walk up to the front
My-
counter.
He is a king.
He is the king.
How can we help you today, sire?
Mike?
You look very fancy with some very. And he looks at Raven, then he looks at Cars, scary, and then he looks at Nar with fiery eyes, scary. Oh, don't look at that too
Not
long.
really.
Scary guards. How you got a ticket?
I'm gonna put it down and slowly slide it across. Yes, I do. Can't
She
wait to
snapped.
play.
One sec, I'll make it more
Hey,
more
DM, while this
fetchy.
encounter is happening, can Nar check for magical security stuff like
Yeah,
glyphs
roll
or
it.
runes?
She
Okay.
snaps her fingers and. Oh, that didn't work as well as I wanted to do that fucking ring light. She snaps her fingers, her hands open up, a fireball comes out, and it burns the ticket into like a tinier ticket, and the ticket kind of floats up and starts dangling, slowly falling above your head. Take it.
Oh,
Raven.
yep.
That is your entry.
Sorry.
Take it.
Take the entry.
Excuse me. Before my liege steps off, the seats they're made of cotton. He only sits in the finest
Oh,
chairs.
no. We're looking at some fine werewolf or some fine Yeti leather.
Okay,
It is
and
nothing but the prestige for this tournament.
Do you have a cushion?
he also drinks only the finest of wine. So make sure it's flowing. If it's not, I will have your head. Thank you.
Snaps her fingers twice, and one of the kind of familiar robots that you'd seen at the bridge comes out with a glass of wine in his hand and just sticks it out continuously, going and handing it to Rubio.
Excellent. And I'll take a little dainty sip, pinky out, of course.
Thank you.
You have a little bit of time before the tournament starts. Feel free to use the slot machines, go snail racing. You have about 10 minutes. Find your seat and find your ranking in this fine tournament here. And enjoy yourself and good luck.
My liege.
My liege,
Yes.
please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Disrespectful. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Okay, Raven. Let's go.
Yeah. So I'm sorry for
And-
the disrespect.
As the three of them
It's
continue to
quite
walk, on
I got a
with
20
Kylu.
I got a 23 for my Arcana check
Oh,
to see if
almost
magical
all
defenses.
of them have magical armor. Like
No,
Oh,
no, I'm not trying to find magic on the people per se. I'm looking for like alarms, like, oh, if I cast a spell here, would that set off an alarm or anything like that?
would okay.
I'm doing
feel
the
like-
magical equivalent of checking for cameras.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, you don't see that in here. You do
Okay.
see loads and loads of guards. I mean, like, there isn't a corner or a spot where a guard wouldn't see something happen.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
kind of get close to Ruby and be like, I think that they're not really betting on people having magic, which is really stupid when you think about it.
Hey,
Right.
it is.
But just be careful, small enchantments, be subtle.
Nothing big, I get you.
Count
And
Raven
the
and
target,
Cars.
of course.
Raven and Cars are like the best bodyguards ever.
Raven and Cars.
Elite sealed.
The-
Oh right.
Yeah,
The
it's,
four of
it's
you-
parsley. Thank you.
The four of you walk, and as Onyx and Kylu, are you guys gonna try to follow them and find Salazar? Or are you gonna go up to the counter?
I'll go up to the
Would
counter and be like,
would I have heard them talk about there was that minute I had the thought and then it disappeared because I have ADHD, but like
Hey.
would I have heard the conversation that they had at the front about the finest seats, like the Yeti fur and the werewolf skins?
Yeah. You would have.
Kylu is distressed, but nobody can tell.
What kind of animal are you? I need to paint this picture in my head a little better.
I think she went mouse
I'm
again.
a mouse
right?
again.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
a mouse.
she's like in my pauldron,
Oh, okay.
like under
She's
the
a-
armor.
I was thinking
She-
about doing like a hawk or
Mhm.
something, but they all were like, no, a mouse would be better, so I'm a mouse.
Okay.
It's hiding very well.
She's gone full Ratatouille again.
You you walk up to the
Absolutely,
counter,
absolutely.
and the lady looks up at Onyx. Ticket, or the guy looks up at Onyx. Ticket.
Actually, I'm here. I've been hired by Salazar Cobblestone as protection. He never gave me like a meeting place, meeting time, none of that. He just said, I want to hire you. So,
Salazar, and she starts going through her list. Salazar. Oh, Salazar.
Yep.
And what is your name?
Onyx,
I have
Arrow.
Fallen Terra. I have Pestilentist, and I have Tall Shiny Earth Genancy. And he looks up. I guess I never got a name.
No, it's rude. I definitely said it.
Wait, does it say anything about a fiery-eyed gnome?
Thought you were up there with me and Rubio and
I mean, I can be, but I think wasn't I supposed to be with you on the
Technically-
Salazar?
Technically, yes, but
Yeah.
Yeah. You were
I
with
mean-
us, technically.
So I'll be with them because, you know, just want to do the job right. That and
Who are
you
you-
guys are the best bodyguards.
You said you're. Okay, I did say that, so yeah. And fiery-eyed gnome, and he looks down. You right?
I'm just going to glare at him.
Okay. Oh, okay. Don't look in for those too long. That hurts. Oh my god. Oh, look at all these dots. Oh my goodness. And he looks around like blinking his eyes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna slowly blink.
Hey,
The
just
issue with Salazar is he paid a little bit more for. Well, you'll find out shortly. If he wants you, he'll find you. Go to the tournament arena. We're about to start. You'll see
Alright.
him there.
this
you
carpet
very
has a
much.
divot in it. Are you kidding me?
Just hear
He
that.
kind of hides under the desk as he hears the giant dragonborn getting mad.
Unacceptable.
Hey, buddy. I am for hire.
Do
For
I
protection.
look? Do we look like we need you for protect? You're doing a great job.
Nah.
Do we look like we need you for help?
No, not you. I point at the guy in the booth. You know
Right,
that guy?
right. But, and he points over to the 6 guards that are right at the door. I have those.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, those I could take them myself, and I'm just the secretary. Anyways, let's move on.
As
Right.
you
Onward.
walk down the beautiful blue designed carpet to the tournament place, there is a table in front of all of the different poker tables, and you see people sitting down. No games are being played. People are just simply awaiting. And the changeling that is sitting behind the table kind of looks up at you guys. Ticket and rank?
Where are we at?
Well, I was actually saying
I'll
I'm gonna
highlight
go look
that.
for my rank board and see where I'm at.
You guys should be right here. This is where the table would be if you walked up to see the tournament. And I will tell you your rank in a second here when I pull up news.
When they're walking down-
any slower.
When they're walking down, Raven's gonna randomly like look at the bracers he's got on, be like, the eagle is out of the nest and approaching the hunting ground. Everybody be on your mark. This is so
That's
much
awesome.
fun, cars.
I love it.
As
So
I'm looking up
much.
these notes, Onyx, as you get there, you see not one, not two, not three, but about 6 different versions of Salazar Cobblestone. All look alike. Same clothes, same face, same features and everything, all sitting around different tables.
Okay. I'd like to approach the first one. Excuse me, sir. It appears that there's a bit of a situation. Can I have a private word? Just 2 seconds.
Do I know you?
No. But
Can I possibly sniff out the actual guy that we need?
That's smart.
Is that something that
Perception.
the creature you... Yeah,
Mm,
perception.
Might
Yes,
say
so
have
it's
keen
the
smell.
perception. I get advantage on perception checks that rely on smell
Cool.
because I'm a mouse.
Let's
Yep.
do it.
keen smell. It's great.
Go on and get it,
Let's do
Ratatouille.
You got this.
Can you smell?
What Kylo
What
is
the
cooking.
That is
mouse?
a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, hell yes.
So total, it should be just a natural 20.
Natural. He's not here.
I'm gonna start squeaking and then climb onto Onyx's head and start tugging.
Like real Ratatouille. Yes.
I'll follow the directions of the tugs. So if you tug
Alright.
to the left, I'll go left. Oh, sorry to bother you.
This is amazing. It's my new favorite episode.
And you hand the ticket, Rubio, over to the lady, and she looks at it. Oh, just to begin it. That is fine. So you're going to be entering into the first set. There are 4 matches that you will play. There are beginners, intermediate, advanced, and then championship rounds. The first round is simple poker, while the second and third round are blackjack, and the last round is poker once more, but at a higher stakes. Wish you the best of luck, and you can find a seat at any one of these tables. The matches will begin here shortly.
All right, thank you. And I'll walk away and walk up to my quote-unquote bodyguards. I'll say, I'm
What's
in
up,
the
man?
beginner's racket. I can basically walk up to any of these starter tables and have a go. I don't know what you want to do while I'm doing that.
Well, I can offer a drink to each of your challengers. Let's just
Oh, I
say
see.
it's more for me and Raven to handle
You just play
the
your
secret
game.
sauce.
All right.
Well, I'm just saying, if you could give me some secret sauce, that's not illegal. We're offering him a shot.
No, right now I'm just
Good
telling
luck.
Rubio to focus on the game.
All right, you guys serve the competitors. I'll mop the floor of these ninnies.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Raven, take
Yeah.
these shot glasses. I'll take the other ones.
All right.
I'll walk over to this table and sit down.
And,
Okay.
Hey,
And
Cars,
as
you
I
got anything
blur
to
my
cover us for a
camera.
second?
cup.
Yeah, like make us inconspicuous.
We're his bodyguards. We can just walk up behind him.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna do a little something to the drink.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to do?
I was gonna breathe into them.
Dude, the secret sauce is gonna. It's the beginning round. Let's
All right,
let's save the big guns.
All right. Yep. Fair enough.
All right. Hey, I love that energy though.
Right. And retrospect, Raven would not know the word inconspicuous. So.
Nice.
As Rubio sits down, I'm gonna serve shot glasses, and I'm assuming Raven is too, to all the competitors.
Yeah. Yep.
For my liege, best of luck to everybody.
Every one of them at the table snaps their fingers. A human, an elf, and a cyclops all walk to the table and they grab the drink and they sniff it.
It's just alcohol, guys.
It's the finest of whiskeys.
Yep.
That's
And
all?
they put them down and each and every one of them drinks it. Now I gotta do saving throws.
Yeah, we serve them secret sauce.
Secret sauce or secret whiskey?
The secret sauce.
The secret sauce, the one we originally got, that's like super strong.
That's like knocking on the ass.
Yeah, it's the secret sauce kegs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they're gonna be rolling royal boats and full flushes.
Best of luck, my liege.
This whole time, Kailu's just kind of been like aggressively squeaking in Onyx's ear and occasionally traveling back and forth across his shoulders. Because she can't speak, but she's trying to get the point across that, like, the dude they're looking for isn't here yet, or isn't actually in this room.
These are the droids you're looking for.
Hey, you
I
see
got the
okay?
droids.
She's kind of losing. Hold on. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on Kailu.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
How
okay.
close are you to me,
There we
Onyx?
go.
So I get to read surface level thoughts unless you pass a wisdom save. You can choose to fail.
Definitely gonna choose to fail.
Okay. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom save. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
Yeah, you can read her mind basically.
Yeah, so
What's your emotional state like right now?
yeah, what is your emotional state? Tell me.
Panicked.
Well, if we really want to delve into that therapy session,
Daddy issues. Hold on,
We're
I'll
already-
take a note. Go ahead.
We've already been streaming for
you
2
can pretty
hours
much
and
get-
56 minutes. I don't think we have time for a full grasp, but for surface level stuff.
what you can get from reading her thoughts so far is that the guy we're looking for is at the very least not in this room. It's none of the people that we see.
Nar's going to just have Onyx bend down low and just, relay this information. But he's not here. It doesn't smell him. Something's off about this.
No, there's 6 of them.
And
Yeah,
then
none of them are him.
Oh, it's always awesome.
a horn sounds as 6 types of humanoid beings you can't really tell what they are as they get to each and every one of the tables. The only thing you guys can really identify is their eyes are glowing gold.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
The
And
rave has started.
you see the little halfling that you had followed into the Slave Coliseum, Danielle, walk. Hello, everybody! Welcome to my tournament! Let's have some fun! Let's make money! Let's have a great time! All right, and as we know, we gotta go to the key, then we gotta go through intermediate, advanced, and then the championship! And everyone just a nice slow clap, like kind of prestigious. Now,
It's a lot of energy.
Just
please
a
let the
golf clap,
match
if you will.
begin! And
Yes.
they start to play. Rubio, roll me
Yeah.
2 d12s.
Give this party a leash.
Best of luck to you, and all.
Don't you look at his cards.
I got 9 total. I don't know if you're looking for individual rules here or not.
No, individuals. Like you just keep
7
those
and
dice
2.
up. Keep those dice up then.
your
Going around the
cards.
table, you will be the big buy, and the dark-haired individual to your right will be the small bind.
Blind.
Boy.
Bind. What we say here in Canada. Anyway, and he
fun is
puts
wrong.
down. I know everything's wrong in Canada. 5,000 gold onto the table, and the
Christ.
dealer looks at you. 10,000 gold.
Do I have 10,000 golds for this?
Did you ever give me back the party fund?
I don't think
When I asked you
technically
about the
did,
camera?
no.
No, I don't think you did. So
All right.
Wait, hold up.
Is that the buy-in
I think
cost?
yeah, the just that's the
Cost to get to the
Blind.
beginner's game? Oh.
The Annie
Hold up,
for the
I'm
beginners
I'm pulling
is
up
10
some
grand.
information I think I forgot to relay when you
Well-
were at the very front.
Woo-hoo, that's
Let's
too
go
deep
back
for
in
my
time for
pocket.
25 seconds, really quick. Just me and Rubio. Rubio, as you go to the front, the lady, as you give her the ticket, hands you a sack that there's not gold inside of it. I'm sorry, I have had a very long day. It's actually
Chippies.
chips, yes.
Yeah.
And so in that bag, you have a total of 50.
50 chips.
Yes.
What are the individual chips worth?
Whatever you want.
in other words, you just have 50,000.
You have a
Gold.
total of you have a total of 50,000 gold in chips.
Okay, so one chip is 1,000.
Let's just go now, guys. What are we doing? 50
Everyone
grand?
enter the contest. How much does it cost? The balls.
Fuck! I should have stole all people's slips.
Right?
I mean, the night is still young. You could just walk around. I'll put down the 10,000 gold. So I'll put down the 10 chips.
Okay.
I have 40.
And the one next to you puts down the same amount, 10,000, 10,000. So a total of 40,000 gold of chips are on the table. And here's where it gets fun. We open this up and then roll 3. This is a different game of poker to make it go by faster.
Wait.
Oh my god, I hate this party.
Again, that's
So
not what I meant to
boring.
do. Ignore what's on the screen. Because that never happened.
Okay.
This is what happened.
It's one of the
perfect.
raw people.
We're at the 3-hour mark, by the way.
On the table, 3 dice get put down. The one to the right of you checks, and the turn gets passed to you.
What is the point, though? I'm kind of
I'm assuming the
with these
7 and
numbers.
the 2 from the D12s is what I rolled for my hand.
Yes.
Okay. Are they a matching house?
No, there's no houses.
Okay.
So what are
It's
you
just
trying
the
to?
highest card.
What are you
I'll
trying
check.
to get then?
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Roll for the buddy next to you. Yeah, he checks, and the last guy checks.
I'll check out.
How is this game played exactly? Because I'm confused with the numbers.
I'm just here for
Basically,
the
just poker.
experience.
It is ideal to poker except without houses. Like, there's no spades, no clovers, there's no
Highest
No,
hearts or
no,
diamonds.
So
It's
there's no
basically-
suits at all?
You can play poker the way you normally do with the dice on. So 10 and 2 12s. I'll write that down as another die gets thrown onto the table. An 11 gets put down on the table. The buddy next to you puts in $5,000, 5,000 goals of chips. So at the moment, you have a pair.
Raven, it's not looking good for our party. He's not doing good.
What did you
Heart
roll,
of the
Rubio?
cards. I'll
Duty. Okay.
I'll match his bet. I'll put another 5.
Rubio!
You've activated my trap card.
Both the people to your left both fold, and the last card gets thrown onto the table. Or yeah, thrown onto the table. Is a 7.
Oh. What are the cards on the table at the current moment other than the 7?
There's a 10, 2 12s, an 11, and a 7.
All right.
And what do you have?
I have a 7 and a 2.
Take pair?
2 pair.
I have a pair.
Oh, I'd have folded long before this, but
I was
Yeah.
assuming he's bluffing.
you have 2 pair actually because you can use the 12.
Yeah, he is a 2 pair.
Good enough.
And
We're fucked, brother.
the guy to your
I'm
right
glad somebody
checks.
knows how to play poker.
I'll check too.
The table gets opened up, and you see that the guy had a 9 and a 6 aiming to get a straight, but unable to get that. You win the pot.
Oh, dude, you never chase a straight, ever.
It's just
Oh,
that
Yeah.
now
easy.
you're chasing
What was
fucking
the pot?
flushes half the time.
Pot. So it's 10, 10,
And yes, I've actually won tournaments in
50.
before.
Nice.
Oh.
I played some poker tournaments before. I know.
I don't know how to play
So what
poker.
I'm hearing is that one of you two needs to help me play poker in Red Dead so I can get that
Right.
achievement, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
The next match goes, and the pot gets raised. You become a small blind, and the one next to you becomes a big blind, and he puts in 20,000 gold or 20,000 gold in chips, so you have to put in 10.
The blinds
I'll
are
do that.
continually going up. I don't like this.
Yes.
This poker game sucks, Joe.
Before we do that,
Fuck
Just
this.
fucking-
the
bodyguards. I didn't
the
bring
big
beer for
table
us.
at the table at the very end of the hall, at the very end here. That's the high rollers table. Like that's the big players.
I'm
That
assuming the
is
one
the-
roped in, right?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the
Right.
championship
Champion.
table.
That's what I
Okay.
figured.
I'm going to tug Onyx towards the wall. And once we get to the wall and up against it, I'm going to climb down his shoulders and trail myself along the edge of the wall here so that I can get down to the high roller table and see if I can hear any of their conversations, see if there's anything important for me to listen to.
Okay. Rubio, same thing as
Oh.
before, 2d12s. Kailu, stealth.
Call
with
your cards out
advantage.
because I want to keep track of this review.
All right. I have a 1 and a 12.
Is card counting?
I'm as long as you say it's not been too long, because my detect thoughts last a minute. I'm gonna keep in contact with Kylu the entire time, just reading her thoughts as she
That was
goes.
fine, well, honestly.
Perfect. Table
You
goes
said,
around
did you say stealth with what?
with advantage. Because you're tiny
That's
little
like a
mouse.
king and an ace. That's good.
I'm a tiny
So
little mouse.
That's what I'm hoping for.
everyone checks $20,000 gold of chips are put on the table. Do you check, fold, or raise,
I'll check.
or match? I think is the proper terminology.
Well,
All right,
is-
and-
That's a 20,
yeah.
not natural.
That's you managed to get right up as close as you want. No one's noticing you as there's lots of commotion
wow.
going on through the poker matches.
Nice. Here, hold on. Let me physically move myself down over there.
Ooh, bad luck.
I'm slowly but surely meandering my
Damn.
way down.
That flop
6,
sucked for
3,
you.
and 9.
Yeah, it did.
Instantly, the guy to your right, he folds. It is your turn.
I will raise 2 chips.
So
See what I'm doing, Joe?
2,000.
Yeah. No, I did this earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'll
was
have
going
it.
to, but I'm like, I want to be sneaky, you know. I'm gonna raise 2 and look at them all, and I'm gonna kind of like try to intimidate them. I'm like, I may be slotted as a beginner, but I am not one.
Roll me some deception.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a upgrade. 21.
Wow.
The guy to your left instantly folds, but the final guy, he questionably matches you.
All right,
Let's hope the turn and the river are better in your favor there, pal.
that's what we're hoping for. Or another fold. We still got one more.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you need a lot of help.
11 gets put onto the table.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
You have a 1
you
and a
can't.
12. You can't match anything.
Well,
Unless
if he
you're
gets a
hoping-
10, if a one's an ace, you got 9 through king ace, right? It's,
Yeah.
9, 10,
know.
11, 12. You need one more, so you'd have to have an 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No, I know
Straight.
what I was saying.
8 would be insane.
9, 10, face card, ace. I don't know how they're running their game.
I'm just doing
Oh, I
it
see.
in order.
Yeah.
You can hope for a pair on the river. That is all you have.
It is
Yeah.
your turn, Rubio.
I'm just gonna check the table. Yeah.
He's high card. I would like to think me and Raven as bodyguards are just standing behind him, like,
like tapping my
Oh
shield.
my god. My leash. Oh,
Raven knows how to play poker. He does it off the pictures on the cards.
yeah.
So-
I mean, you were a
No
soldier.
reading involved.
Yeah. The guy at the end of the table, he raises 5 chips of 5,000 gold.
Is it worth the risk, gentlemen?
Oh, you're in the game, dude. You're in the game. Same concept as me going to the casino with buddies. It's your game.
Yeah. I'll match him.
All right.
You can't afford it in the party fund.
Oh no!
We got more than the party initially putting in.
There's a
2 is not.
It is
great.
a 2. It is your turn.
I'll check and pass to my.
Remember the
There's
first
some
hand when I
fighting
said you don't
here.
ever chase a straight?
The rest of his chips, so let me do the math.
We're gonna have to levy
38
Stillwater.
chips gets put onto the table.
38.
All in.
Damn. You think he's bluffing?
Do I hear any
guys?
like important while I'm over here by the high roller table? Because I assume they're all like upper echelon folks.
The guy who's
they have
holding his.
some kind of
Sorry.
power and function.
While Brad's
Go ahead.
thinking about it, she's asking if she heard anything at the high roller table.
I'm pulling. Okay, let me open up the script. Yeah,
don't
at the high,
mean
and as Rubio makes his decision in order to, if he's gonna match him, go all in. You hear at the table laughter, like medieval laughter, like everyone's voice at this table sounds just evil. And the one lady kind of sitting at the very center. All we have to do is wait and we win. It's so easy. I'm so happy that we've made this idea to launder the money. Oh, we're all gonna become bloody rich. That poor sucker who enters next to us is just, what a sad lad. Just easy money. And then Salazar at the end of the table wearing kind of a different outfit, recognizing his voice. I agree. Easy money, but we gotta be careful. I recognize one of these guys here. He took out someone that I care about the most. He took out myself, and I gotta keep an eye out of him. Cause he came here with Merlin's Chosen, but they're all wearing disguises. Not sure which one is which, but and he points down, and if you follow his finger down, he's pointing at Onyx. That one. We're gonna sacrifice that one. And they all kind of nod and agree. And when they sip their wine, the wine itself doesn't seem like wine. It's thick, like it's thick red, and it leaves a trail and it goes down their lips, and you just see kind of like just 2 trails where their fangs would be going down their lips. And
Shit.
Great.
stealth again for me.
Okay,
Now
so yeah,
Okay.
you're with your
detect thoughts. I
detective
caught
thoughts, we're
that.
still connected, right?
Yeah.
Thank God, because we need that
Well,
information for
As
sure.
long as it's not been more than a minute, then I would
I feel
know.
like-
I mean, you
I feel
detected it, and then she went right over there. So,
Yeah.
I think you're good.
full video, by the way.
I'm just gonna slap Onyx and be like, "Duh, we need to get out of here."
I went over to the VIP table just in case she needed a quick way out. You can just scurry up my.
That's an 18
Yeah,
for
As you
stealth.
get to the 2 pillars that are guarding the kind of table. The knights put down their spears in an X form, blocking the path. You not enter unless you are a candidate for the stable.
Oh, actually, I'm supposed to bodyguard one of them up there.
Name.
Onyx.
Tall, shiny Earth
Keeper.
Genasi.
Or do you want to hit their name?
Their name. I'm assuming you're going to be one of the several gods for Salazar. Salazar does not need gods at the moment. When the tournament begins, you will grant access alongside everybody else to watch the game. Please remain behind the line.
I'm gonna come up
Hasn't the tournament started though?
Yeah,
Isn't
no,
that
but,
what they're doing right now?
Champion.
Okay. Oh,
I'm just gonna run up and grab
Yep.
Onyx. Like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
we can't go. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Fucking vampire.
sure.
And
What?
Kailu, your stealth?
Yeah, that was an 18.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't say uh-oh.
I'm saying uh-oh.
Disliked. Okay.
I mean, they got a 23 for perception.
So they saw a mouse.
All right. Well, all they see is a tiny little mouse squeaking around, doing their thing. I'm a mouse.
Kailu, as you look up as the one female vampire sitting in the dead center, or as you assume as a vampire, I'm just going with what you say because as it looks at you, it licks its lip and her two fangs start to grow and it stands up. Snack! And she starts to head towards you, and this is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That was horrible. Great.
So,
It's okay,
for
pass
everyone
the
that's been in
minutes.
the chat hanging out with us for tonight, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being around and hanging out with us. It's been such a awesome session, as always. Next session, we'll get right back into this tournament, see what happens, sees if we're going to sacrifice Onyx, or if we're going to allow Rubio to win, or Kylo's going to become a snack for a vampire.
I was
I'd
just
like
like to
to-
say, I've been kind of looking at Rubio and looking at them over there just to keep tabs on everybody.
Yeah, it's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm like just.
But
This
yeah,
could have
if
gone
we,
better, but it could have gone worse.
if you guys want to hang around for a couple more minutes, we're going to go raid somebody really quick, share the love, share our community, show them what Beards and Barbarians is all about. But like always, never, ever, ever forget to embrace insanity. And I hope you guys have a good weekend.
Yeah, good weekend.
Whoa.
I'm going to hit the stream ending tab, but we're still in game until we raid. So everybody chill out here.
All right.
Yep.